Oh, pfft. I said reload player, but it was in the moment when it was offline. Okay. Oh, it did go through. It didn't appear to go through the first time I sent it. Yeah, I don't know. I get those little like momentary drops every once in a while. I don't know if that's them doing service stuff. It's rare enough. I don't know if I can really contact support about it at this point. Oh no, this is highlighted, but the actual ability isn't available until I have a vengeance, which I haven't quite figured out what to do with that yet. I might need to do some extra little thing out here that's... I don't know if there's any icon for vengeance abilities. I think that was an accidental click. Oh, I could actually... Hmm. Well, I think I've been excluding active from that. But I might be able to just do the lock over the highlight if you pick it anyway. Hmm. Yeah, so just trying to make all the interactions and consequences visible so you can kind of make more directed choices in terms of duo boons and legendaries and things. But right now, switching out of the game to... Oh, okay. Yeah, I came back online a minute ago. Maybe the your player took a minute to catch up. And I think it was just a momentary drop. Oh, yeah, maybe mobile had more delay. Actually, that reminds me. Have you been buying subs on mobile? Okay. You might know, but there's... I know at least on Apple there's extra fees for that. I don't know if they ended up doing the same thing for Android Store. Do they have to give a cut to the store? So if it's worth the extra effort, you might be able to get a higher percentage of your money to the receiver if you did that otherwise. Yep, okay, yep. Just wanted to make sure you knew. That's kind of what the stores are selling, I guess. All right, so what we're trying to do, we were trying to make sense of So, oh, this is the boons. That might do it. Okay, so now the numbers should be a little bit easier to read. Yeah, from pi to pi. Winding clockwise. Could be either of these. Then from 1525 to 625. So that's going to be one of the vertical lines. So if negative is below, that is going from a higher value to a smaller value, so it's probably upward. Huh? If that's a half turn, and then we go upward? Where do we actually draw? So that's where we draw. Right, we're looking at doing something here and then stacking it. But I have to get, I guess I'm really only interested about the major points. Well, even lines are going to have 2 points. I want to map you, well, we can do something like that. A, B are just points. What do we text? Text from a string. This is going to be too big. Well, actually, what I kind of want is list.map. I guess what I really want is the order. And I don't care about, well, no, I want to display it at. I could start with one of the points. Oh, you actually don't like this? Oh, because we have an extra comma here. Okay, so it's I first. Oh, you yourself need to be a stack. Yeah, a little bit big. Okay, this is just one point of a line, but this tells me that, let's see, I guess we don't have a 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, the 0 is the arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that tells me that basically tells me what everything is. I guess I could get the center out of this to be that. I could probably get the midpoint of this for the line. Oop. Okay, well that's behind a boon. What do I render those? Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is not an implicit close. So we draw this. This thing ends up connecting to, so this is the second point in our series. So we're a little bit weird that we're calculating the points of these arcs. So this angle is, wait a minute. Oh, right. Clockwise from there to there. And because it's going this order, I have to figure out what's going on here. Arc from angles, curve points from angles. All right, so we have a winding. This is the absolute angle, so we don't care about winding here. Angle. We're just caring about the total. Right, if it's greater than pi. Well, we're getting the right amount of sweep. But we could be dangerously close to doing this. Just floating point. Now, I guess what I could also do here is, well, there are some other arcs even in Poseidon. So we hit an area. So the 3.14 does count as less. So we don't have that going on. We think we were going counterclockwise just based on the numbering of angles in the base version. We know everything in here is clockwise, basically. So we thought we had to invert our start and end point. Wait. Yeah, pi. So that's still half. Oh. No, from angle was pi. But we're going clockwise in our winding. So this feels... So from angle is going to be there. And we don't want to well, in a counterclockwise rotation, I guess we would. But I think we did this already. Okay, that got these to work. And it's these quarter turns that are messing me up. So you're right, but what did we do? What do we do to you? Now, where can we get... an easy place to get angle. I guess we do split angle and not split angle. Could we? I guess we only want to do this for drawing. Boon chart. So if we do this, list.map, we do metrics, basic boons. We're not drawing basic boons. Basic connectors, metrics.gods. Well, that's really the only thing we really need to get rid of. Okay, that should cut out a little bit of noise, hopefully. All right, we're still going through arcs for duos. Basic boons, duo connectors. Well, those are the boon connectors. Basic connectors we filtered. Huh. So not being drawn, but... That's still a lot of stuff. Well, no, actually, that cut it down. I'm just not sure where the breakpoint is. We're already getting lots of draws. Well, we end with a split. Okay, there's 2 splits, so that means... This feels like Poseidon's other little arc. Must have something weird about this. Oh, no. Huh. How do we get split 2 in a row? Maybe do we process each one twice? There are 2 of those. Oh, but we only do this for the angles. So... we do this for the entire group. But I guess both of these... No, you're the only thing that processes that. So we should do area. And then we do this stuff. But 0 should be a really big one. It's hard to do the whole thing. Okay, so going through... And these are different, so you get them split out. Arc, 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 arc. Wait. List.map. 8.14, 6.28, 1.57. I guess it's a map. It doesn't have to do them in order. Maybe the internal data structure isn't quite linear. Okay. 1.57. I guess that must be the quarter turn, because a half turn is pi. So you are being split. That's reasonable. You are staying single. That's reasonable, because you're about 90 degrees. Well, now we know what your from and to angles are. So how is this math working? Unfortunately, it's have a hard time saying who is who. Because we're not doing things in order. Maybe I can guess from the angles. So 1.57 is 1/4 turn. 2 angle pi is a half turn. So that's going to be from here to here. Did I forget to reverse this on the way out? No, because this is in that order. So that is our index order. But maybe that's not what the internal order is. Or the expected order. So 72, 2. Well, 2 is an arc, right? And 9 is a line segment, 0 is an arc. 183.60. I guess you're going to be 183.62. Then we have a line segment, and a line segment, and a line segment, and this should be another 183.60. So same angles, but you're going to have a different winding flag. Clockwise. No, okay, yeah, if we're going around, clockwise, clockwise. Those are basically the same arc. And this is the order that they appear in. All right, so we want the total angle. That thing all works fine. We said this looks like, so it's still counterclockwise coordinate system. So a quarter turn to a quarter turn to a full turn? Oh, does this also flip the winding order of the angle itself? Maybe it flips the order, but not the start point? Oh yeah, so clockwise, boop, boop. It would have been boop, boop. We fixed that. Clockwise, boop, boop. Clockwise, quarter turn. Quarter turn to full turn. So that's actually this one. And then our other one is from 0 to quarter. Yeah, so how are we doing this that's getting confused? So this is like, so clockwise is, that's absolute, that's doing a flip. So we're rotating all of these in the wrong direction. So are you plus, but we do this? That looks better. So we didn't actually need to flip those, but we do have to do the inversion and everything. Arguably, you could say there should be a version of rotate that's like rotate clockwise, rotate counterclockwise or something. Or something helps us to switch those out. Oh, layout. Well, boon chart is our master thing, which we have stopped drawing boons. We have stopped drawing duo connectors. We have. I mean, I guess we're still kind of working on Poseidon for a bit. You know, basic connectors, right? No, because we're drawing them. We hopefully don't need this anymore. But I guess we can kind of try to finish stuff out here. Oh, we're still drawing everybody's boons. And everybody's connectors. And that enclosure actually doesn't look great. And you are traced. Can we fill paths? Can you not fill paths? Close a path so that it can also be filled. So we have to... That gives you a shape. Which means it takes a line style. What's this shape? Do we fill anything? Filled. Now, I haven't done anything to get colors or anything here. And all we've got is a line style, which has all this stuff. Well, we have a color, and fill should be a color, right? That won't be quite right. And this is where I had to custom implement this, and I might not have closure support. So maybe a shape has to have Do not draw a line from start to... Does not draw... Okay. But it should actually be closed. All of our lines are there. Loop path. Which path we extended? We extended with cubic curve. It can close a polyline. You didn't do that. Graph path cubic curve. Handle points, handle points. Render. svg.polyline. Chord cubic curve. What do? Your SVG. Use the same rendering as for a path. Collage with basic. Core.path. Line path. This is calling the render function. Okay, case collage.basic. So we switch it out for a path. So does this then have whatever fill properties the shape would have had? Well, adders collage, events collage. The collage has a fill property. Needs to be a fill style. This is like uniform. So it obviously works as an SVG path. The library supposedly supports closing and filling polylines. Maybe are the coordinates not perfect to have it closed? So that's a list of points. Is it path as a polyline? Okay, well, that doesn't render either. Okay, yeah, so there's all your control points. So that looks like it ought to be closed. Oh, okay. So maybe it doesn't like the self points for the lines? So as long as we're doing this, we can do that. Okay, now that is not sufficient to explain the problem. How would I easily get I've got the centers of all the gods. That's kind of a shape. Although only the outer ones would be appropriate for that. Yeah, we use filled for like square. I think that is square of size. So this is trying to... this is not a factor. Huh. Well, we're trying to calculate actually the size that would be. I don't know what that turns out to, but we might end up repeating it a bunch. Well, we know what this size is. We can just play around with some of this stuff. So this is a list of points. This is around 0. Zero, 1. If we keep on doing our diamond, we can kind of do an easy thing here. They said we had to close it, so we might have to do U as a repeat. So... path, close. Oh. Yeah, we're not getting any of our color effects. So filled shapes are just plain busted. Or I'm missing something about how to use paths. All right, well, debugging into that is gonna be a whole nother animal. I might actually want to test up like a, I don't know, if I don't know a mini project, at least like a mini function that just like draws a square or something. Can I see the SVG it's generating? There's the image. What do we click on here? Yeah. There's a polyline. There's the group. There's the text. There's the text. There's that group. So there's a polyline. Oh. Do scale operations not apply to paths? Well, no, because this thing is fine. If I take this, there's no line style. I don't think I have a line style handy. Solid blah 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 color. Line style. Oh, right, I needed the width. Oh, so this is a thing, and it's solid thickness. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of all the points out there, I guess. I guess I was thinking this would be like -1, -1. So it's not where I thought it was. But it does seem to get scaled. Oh, you know what? Do I have a... I have a rotate in here because I was originally using a rect, or a square. And actually, no, I have to... Yep, okay. So if we did 0.5, these would be at the size we expect. That might be a line join thing there. Why can't you fill? That turns into a different thing so that trace no longer applies. Polyline. Stroke none. Fill none. What the? Okay, this is just a bug. Adders, events, adders, events, adders, events, adders, events. So all the shapes are getting their stuff. So has it somehow wiped out this information? Shape, uniform black. Cap fill. Shape, uniform. Fill none. Shape, uniform. Maybe I'm getting confused with the color uniform. First of all, what's a shape? Ah, so they're not putting parentheses around the tuple, so it's fill in line. So this has to be the color of the line. This is the color of that, which is alpha 0. Okay, so red is not full on red. Text, polyline, yeah, it's actually just not. Have I done a filled shape anywhere here? Huh? It works for you. Oh, shoot. I added new types and I didn't do exports for them, huh? Uniform. Well, shoot, we're into all kinds of interesting stuff. Let's see, what do I have for food? I also have to do cooking today. All right, how deep in the debugging are we? So you're printing out stuff from here. All right, I was trying to what? I was trying to get this to be a fill, but we got it to be a path. We don't actually know. Do we have guide information here? No, we don't. We do have is color uniform. Color is already a uniform. So that would be a starter. Oh, I had you turned down. How did I do that? Oh, I turned it into a path instead of what? Did I just swap out? Curve? Cubic curve. No. Oh, because I changed my straight lines to see if that was affecting the fill, and it doesn't appear to be because we're doing other stuff. Still don't know if this is quite the exact right way to do control points for straight lines. It's actually putting that through cubic curve is kind of an inefficient way to do lines in general. Okay, we don't actually have anything tied to this layer to highlight it properly. And there's a whole bunch of new stuff, so it's kind of hard to see if we have temporary things going on. We still need to do our import-export stuff. Oh, and we have temporary Poseidon. Hey, Desrock, how's it going? Unfortunately, I really want lunch right now. And I think I have just enough stuff to do that I don't want to just take a break and try to get lunch, because then not too long after I have to do some cooking for dinner. But maybe I can come back later today. We're kind of in the middle of a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I still have my numbers on here too. Do I need that? I don't think I need that. It would be... slightly inconvenient to reproduce that. But we've got it debugged for now. Okay, so that was stacking that list. And the reason we had a stack here is because we were putting those two things together. And we had all of our rotations turned off. That's affecting both of those. And then to get the fast version, we have to do the serialization of the path of the polyline and area structures, which is going to take a little bit. Not yet code generatable. Although this feels like it's really a collage issue. All right, I might want to get the export working and figure out where we're not rendering. And then I have to see if areas and things that were actually practical to use in the chart itself. Because I still have like some data tagging issues and things like that to deal with. And these just don't feel... Well, I guess that one's centered-ish. It's the rotation probably isn't helping. I guess those feel kind of centered. But yeah, I need to get some food. So normally I'd be working on this like Saturday, well, mornings. And then sometimes it's taking a long time. I'll also work on it in the evenings, but it kind of depends on what's going on and how I'm feeling. Let me see if I have anything else to recommend in the meantime. But thanks for watching. Thanks for support from the subscribers. Let's see, so that's cool but very different. There's some Vim in JavaScript. Now, let's see. Last time, this was no raids are allowed? Yep. So if you're looking for a place cool to hang out, let's see if we can set up a host. Let's see, can I... No, that's that one. Get that open. Also get that. Jobu is someplace cool to hang out. Yeah, and I messed up my paste buffer. And then that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye, and until next time.